What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here at Matty Fish 33 on YouTube. Happy Fishgiving to all of you out there. Yes, I said Fishgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, that being said. Could not do this without all of you guys that watch this channel on a daily basis. I know I'm so thrilled and thankful for the fact that you guys do watch this channel, and I know these fish are as well, whether they can say it or not. So thank you guys for that. So let's go ahead and get into a little housekeeping video and a little update on everybody for you real quick. I'm trying to stay a little bit more distance from the big boy tank right now so that you can see them a little bit better, just because I've been working a lot lately, guys. I just opened a restaurant, and these guys have not been fed since I left for work a long time ago, earlier today. So if I get close to the tank, they're probably going to bunch up, as you saw. But everybody in this tank doing absolutely fantastic. Could not ask for more. Look how beautiful Gary, our big Buccochromis lepturus green, is. Not sure what's going on with V. Looks like he's lost a little bit of his clout. Haven't seen any camouflage out of him in a while. Here and there, but I think our Bucco is really kind of fired up lately, as you can see. Big old Gary there. Kobe or Malawi Hawk doing well. Everybody, Baloo. Even our Taiwan Reef is kind of barred up right now, you see. So I think there's been a little bit of shifting in the hierarchy. Gonna have to monitor this over the next few days. I haven't gotten to monitor as often as I'd like to. And also, guys, I'm going to get into some water changes, even though it's well after midnight right now, because I need to do them before I travel for Thanksgiving. Thankfully, I'm able to do that because our restaurant is closed tomorrow for Thanksgiving. So, that being said, guys, you know, I wanted to go ahead and film this and thank all of you and just give you a little update of what's been going on with everybody. So, as you can see, like I said, everything going well in here. If you haven't seen our most recent fish feature yet, go check it out. That was on our big, beautiful silo tilapia, which is right up here. Kind of hard to see him right now because he won't come down, but he is definitely a very stunning fish. There he goes. So if you have not seen his feature video yet, go check out the feature on Big Si, our last video. So guys, let's go ahead and take a look at what's been going on elsewhere in the gallery real quick. Everybody in Mbuna Mountain doing just fantastical as well. All of our newer additions are doing great. Our Bamba right here starting to get a little bit of color back. Our golden salicai up here doing okay, gotten a little bit of his color back. And the one that we were kind of worried about, our little baby Afra Halo Reef, is doing just fine. He's probably down here in these rocks, kind of hangs out in there, but he's definitely fine. I've seen him when he's come out for food. In fact, we will feed right now and see if I can get him to come out. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. You see our pullet cichlid has taken residence over the tunnel under the mountain. Let's go ahead and give these guys just a little bit of food, and we'll see if our little Halo Reef is going to come out of the rocks here. Let's see what happens, guys. So I've really been trying to work a little bit more on the curation of this tank, especially lately. As you all know, those of you that have been following along, we moved some fish out of this tank. We got rid of our big Maylandia. There's our little Halo Reef right there. Like I said, he's doing just wonderfully. Not a rip or tear on him, just fine. And he's actually grown a little bit, even though we've only had him for a couple weeks. So that's a great sign, guys. But, you know, like I said in the first video when we got him, I wasn't so worried about him because, as you see, there are lots of little crevices for him to get into that some of these bigger guys cannot. So, it was never in question for me. But just wanted to show you guys how well he is in fact doing. And everybody else in this tank is doing just fine, guys. We're going to do some water changes, like I said, here in a minute. Get those done. Our weekly water change. And see, nobody's even bugging this guy. Smallest guy in the tank by a long shot, but just fine. Check out our albino Kyoga flameback, a stunning fish, right guys? I think maybe we should do a fish feature on this next. Let me know in the comment below. Let me know in the comments below what you think about that. I think this would be a great fish to do a feature on. We haven't done a lot of fish features out of this system in the gallery so far. So let me know, guys. And then I think it's probably about time to go ahead and get this guy named too. So if we do a fish feature, we can name this guy as well. Beautiful albino Kyoga flameback. You see our Nairai gang doing just fine. Our OG Nairai, our piebald Nairai, and our Samurai, aka Fry Guy, who, as most of you probably know, is a mix between a Hippo Point salmon hap and a Nairai cichlid. And mom is down here, our female salmon hap. And dad is our OG Nairai right here. And then, so there are a couple females in some of my systems. In my big boy tank, the Rostratus is a female, the Boreal is a female. I think our Venustus is also a female. So, and then in this tank, we have our female salmon hap, who I had just pointed out. We also have this female Mbuna right here. Mbuna, female OB peacock. So, you know, it just depends, guys. It can be done. I do try to keep the tanks majority male, though. I think the reason I haven't really had a lot of issues with any of that is because there hasn't been interest in anybody breeding with any of the girls. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and check out the jungle real quick and see how well things are doing over there as well. So here we go in the jungle. Our beautiful little electric blue Akara growing very well. You see the Geo gang coming up here. They've definitely been putting on some size as well. And our newer additions in this tank also doing much, well, one doing just fine and one doing much better. Our Crobias and Gwensis doing wonderfully. And our wild threadfin Akara has been recovering and continues to recover from having the bottom portion of his tail nipped off, which I believe was done by our Turkana Jewel. But as you see, it's starting to heal. He does still have his tail spars, so I am hopeful that that will grow back. He gets around just fine, eats fine, and his color is doing okay, even though he's younger. He's going to be a really beautiful fish one day, so hopefully he makes a full recovery. A couple things I'm not too sure about in this system right now, of what's been going on lately. I have not seen our tiger knife fish for a while, usually up under this petrified wood right here, so not sure what the case is there. And it's been a few days again since I've seen our fire eel, but, you know, as we all know, our fire eel is fairly small so far and does hide quite often. I know he's in here, just have not seen him. But everybody in this tank doing beautifully. Got a little bit of red bloom, not going to hurt anything, just the aesthetics. I think I'm kind of going to let it run its course. I might scrub it off here in a little bit. We'll see. I've been thinking about adding a Plecostomus of sorts to this system. Maybe a super red bristle nose or something else of that nature. I don't want one that is going to get overly large because I do have a lot of fresh wood in here. And one, I don't want the Pleco destroying all of this wood and chewing it and eating it. They are notorious wood eaters, most of them. And two, they are notorious poop making machines, and I just don't want a big bio load in there from a Plecostomus, whether how beautiful it is or not, because you all know these fish are going to grow and our bioload will too. But obviously it's okay because we have this big beautiful sump under here with all of this vegetation that can handle our bioload and will continue to do so. I just don't want to overload it, guys. So that being said, everything going really well in here. Let's get a quick top shot for you guys. Look at that. All right, so let's go check out our Fahaka puffer. Let me turn his light on for y'all. And I think we're gonna go ahead and give him a frozen shrimp right now. Doesn't bother me if the shrimp are still a little frozen when I do feed him shrimp. I try to not do it, but I didn't have one. Actually, you know what? I think I do have one thawed out, guys. Belay my last. I do have one thawed out. So let's go ahead and feed him. He's ready, as you can see. He's up here waiting for me. All right. But he's doing extremely well, growing quite a bit. Here we go, buddy. What's your shrimps? Sometimes he just acts a little suspect. Give him a second. It's not quite stage fright. He really just likes to check everything out and make sure it's cool before he goes ahead and does his thing. Also, I haven't given him the tongs for a few days. Mostly just kind of held the shrimp up until he was interested enough in it, and then let him just take it. There we go. So we're gonna hold on to this and feed him for a little bit, you guys. I want to do some more plants and things like that in here, guys. Still got to get around to it. Got one new type of, I can't remember. I'm bad with plant names, guys. I'm not going to lie. I got to get better at that. But I do want to get some more plants going on in here. Give this guy a little more vegetation, and, you know, it's just going to help his water quality out because he is a messy fish. Trying to get some more snails colonized in the guppy tank so that we can put more snails in his tank for him. Let's just go ahead and give this to him. He'll probably take it because he's hungry. Let's see. Oh, following me. Go get your shrimp, dude. What? Get your shrimp. Alright, there we go. So we'll let him eat that up real quick. But as I was saying, guys, want to do a little bit of rescaping in this tank. Want to get some more vegetation going on in here soon. But as you can see, guys, he has definitely grown a fair amount, even in the short time that I've had him, and I'm thankful for that. The first time I've kept a pufferfish this large, let alone a Fahaka pufferfish, and he's probably going to nearly triple in size before he's done. As right now, he's probably about 6.5 or so inches, I would say, and he'll top out somewhere between 15 and 18 inches more than likely. So we'll see. It should be a while, like I've said before we have to upgrade him, as he's a solo tank fish. This is a 90-gallon aquarium, and it's a custom-sized vintage 90-gallon aquarium. So it's actually almost 2 foot wide, so a little bit wider berth than your standard 90-gallon aquarium. So he could probably be okay in here for the majority of his life, until I think what I might do eventually, when I upgrade either the South Central Americans or the big boys, one of those two tanks will eventually be his tank probably, and then we'll do something else in here. When that's going to happen, I couldn't tell you guys. I'm not sure right now. So that's what's been going on with our Fahaka puffer. Again, need to get more vegetation going on in here. I was thinking about researching and doing perhaps some CO2 to really get some plants boosted up in here. We'll kind of see, guys. Let me know in the comments below, though, what you think you would like to see in here. Let's go check out our big boys again one last time. Alright, a little close-up action for you here. But like I said, guys, everybody in all of these systems. Alright guys, one last look here at the big boy tank. That being said, guys, I just want to wish everybody again a happy Thanksgiving. Watch a little football, spend time with your families, what have you. But ultimately, be thankful, and I know I am. So thank you, everybody, for watching this channel. Also, that being said, if you live in the DC area and would like a fantastic night of dining out and you love eating seafood, let me know. Let me know in the comments below, and maybe I'll post a link up to the restaurant that I just opened where I work at as one of the sous chefs. And, you know, I'm telling you guys, you'd have a great experience there, and it would be a special night. So, that being said, guys, thank you for everything. Thank you for this past year. Our YouTube channel just hit over 1,550 subscribers. And, you know, everything has been going very well in regards to that with you guys. I'm going to go because it's after 1 now, and I need to get some water changes done before I head to family tomorrow for Thanksgiving. So, that being said, guys, I'm out of here. Happy Thanksgiving. Matty Fish out.